What's going on, everyone? So, my game crashed. If you're wondering, why am I standing out in the middle of the burnt biome? That is exactly why. Let me do this again. So, I'm getting to the point where I think going to the wasteland just not the option. There we go. God. Alright, well, turn that back on. It's hot as shit in here. Okay, so here we go again. So I was headed back home, which means we need to run back west, try to find our gyrocopter. God knows how far back it goes. Oh, wait, I see the symbol over there. Don't tell me it's all the way back at the fucking... yeah, we'll just follow it. Well, it was, like I said, I felt it, being a little bit choppy anyway from the start. Should have known better not to go there. Unfortunately, now we gotta run all the way back. Which we must be getting close. We'll probably see it flop out of the air when we get close enough. Bad thing is, don't know exactly where it's at. Well, at least the glitch at the bottom right is gone. I can see my numbers again. Yeah. There's another reason why I want a damn computer. At least if the game crashes, I ain't gotta lose my damn stream. I'm tempted to buy one off of fucking Amazon, if I'm being honest. Ooh, we're getting close. Hey, we got no room at all. Hey, you hold on to that. Yeah, at least it didn't flop out of the sky. Okay, let's try that again. But, as I was saying, well, normally it is hovering in the air, usually in the previous. But as soon as you get close, it falls out of the sky. That's usually what happens. Yeah, but game doesn't like us being in the wasteland anymore. Like I said, it was more stable than fucking 2.0. We come to 1.0. That's the sad part. It screwed the game up tremendously from 1.0 to 2.0. But as I was commenting right before the stream crashed, I forgot that, yeah, we turned off the storms, which is definitely a lot better. Like I said, I could take it or leave it with the storms, but the fact that it really doesn't add anything. I don't mind the biome progression, though. Of course, I would much rather have the cooling and heating mesh like we used to. That made more sense. Now it's just like whatever. Although I think tonight I'm going to get up my ass, and after the stream I'm going to blow up this PS5. It's been a while. So that's probably also not helping. It probably needs a good dusting out. I've been meaning to, but, you know. Yeah, I thought about the Nightmare on Elm Street house. Well, there was a thought at one point of going around and renovating all the basically, I guess what you call it, what, Easter egg POIs, like the Fates Hotel, the Nobley Cabin, Novice Game Falls, obviously Nightmare on Elm Street. Feels like there's a couple more, but I can't remember them off the top of my head now. Ooh, maybe the ceiling shouldn't be white. That's got a little bit of jarring here and there. Put that there. Maybe I'll use the Adobe white. That way it's not as bright. Let's just go down this way. Ah, jackass. Any of that getting sold? Yeah, some of that gets sold. That all goes upstairs. Okay. It's bullshit that they don't take fall damage. Kind of ridiculous that they don't. Cass, where did you go? Alright, there you go. Alright, buddy. So, first things first, let's grab everything that will sell. So I can just put that downstairs. Get it out of the way. Got another treasure map. I think we had only one. I'm so sick of seeing these fucking whatchamacallits stumpathons already. But look at me, Jesus. No, here's what it is. Is that everything out of you? Yeah, okay, there we go. So, what do we get? Yeah, we had one treasure map, so we're back up to 2 now. Put that in there, pop that. We need to make some antibiotics. Turn that on the cloth. Okay, we had something for traps. There they are. God. Yeah. Too much shit. There we go. Alright. Was that everything out of you? That was everything out of you. Everything out of the gyrocopter. Ooh. Come on, frame rates. Don't be doing that shit now. Hey, buddy! Dumbass. Well, at least we got some zombies around here again. Yeah, I think I'll use that color for the ceilings instead. I mean, that red is actually pretty damn bright. Not really sure which direction I want to go with on that. But what we're gonna do, that's annoying the shit out of me. That's the only, well, not the only thing, but that's the one plus side of painting white. At least I can see the damage a lot clearer. And yeah, that's not good. We're about to run out of iron. Might actually have to do some mining. Shit fire. So we'll get that. When that burns out of that, we'll switch to some clay. There we go. Okay, so let's grab some of that. 12 of that. There we go. What's up, Steve? Yeah, I miss all that shit, man. With the clothing and all that. I don't think there's a cabin for Friday 13. Although, why does it feel like there was something named almost close to it, but there is no camp. Now, if they came out with an actual camping ground, like Crystal Lake, man. I missed that. That would be something cool. Although, if I heard right, I think they're actually making a new Friday the 13th movie. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so what if I go with the Adobe instead? That softens it up a little bit so it's not so jarring. Yeah, I think that's the play. Could go with the darker red. I have no idea how she heard me, but sure, whatever. Oop. Damn it. I didn't want to paint that. Fine, whatever. Paint that individually. Oh, shit, that's right. I still gotta get all that kind of steel, too. How do I want to do that? Well, that is all steel already, so I can paint that. Go. So we're not going to go any higher with steel out down here anyway. No need to. Well, let's have black outline. Oops, completely missed it. There we go. Nice. Oh, that's right. I still got some shit. We still got to upgrade this steel over here. Fuck, I forgot about that. All right, let's get to work on that then. As well. Grab you. Grab some steel. Grab some concrete because you know you're going to need it. Well, that's alright. Actually, this all needs to get turned to steel as well still. That's got to be steel then. Yeah, okay. Already? Fine. Bye, tomorrow. It's gonna be one of those days with her, apparently. That's alright. Deal with her ass as it comes. No big problem. There we go. That should all be steel as well. Yes, that's why we paint. Well, that's not the one I wanted to do, but sure, whatever. Cheers, Cracker. Blow your mind every time. Alright. I don't know if I want those slats or not, though. Still trying to figure out that. I don't know if I really want that or not. Oh, I haven't even turned those steel yet. Shit. Do I really need to turn those steel? I don't really need to. But, I don't mind the windows being steel. Especially the ones that are protecting my ass. Okay. Well, actually, no, we can do that from... I still got to remove these. There we go. Be so much better once I get all this painted as well, then I can see. Yeah, we'll worry about that here in a little bit. Okay, that works. Now the question is, keep it red. Go. Okay. Still gotta figure out what we're gonna do over here, though. What's up, cat? Well, I had a crash just a little bit ago. Outside of that, though, not too shabby. For what it is, anyway. Yeah, I kind of want. Yeah, I want to soften it up. That white is just too damn bright. Of course, again, the red is pretty bright too, but I kind of want that illuminated fiery glow to everything. So I think that red actually works the best in that regard. You were not supposed to paint to that. Go. Well, at least they fixed it. Yeah, at one point you couldn't paint one of the sides of this arch. That individually, you had to use the all side block option right there. It was annoying as hell. Those are in the way. Damn it. That's alright. Paint that. Paint that. Ooh, now what color do I want on this side? Yeah, I don't want it red. I want it... There we go. There we go. That way it looks welcoming when you first enter. It's like, oh, look, honey, look at the traditional church and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, how quaint. Then you come in here, it's like, oh, shit, it's a death trap. And by then it's too late. You get a 44 slug right to your face. Ah, yeah, I think that works. Turn those steel. Turn them all steel. Okay, we did all those, right? Yeah, we did all those. Yep, that one's done. Let's just check the back. Oh, shit. Check the back windows. Them sons of bitches. Okay. Sweet. It's gonna happen. That's gonna happen more and more now. That's gonna be a thing now. Which one was it? Any damage to these? No. Any damage to these? Of course, they're gonna get damaged. They're gonna get broke, but that was the whole point. still need to put a vault door up, though. Not sure about right there. Might just paint that solid black right there. I'm still on the fence if I should put a ramp or anything, just to prevent them from jumping up 3 high. But then again, last Horde night, that wasn't really the issue. We didn't really have to worry about it. I think we can get away without having to worry about that. Still not sure about the outside though. Like what paint I should really use on the outer. I do like that. Oh wait, that wasn't gonna be like that. That would end up being like that. Because that's focal point. Shit. This is why I go through so much paint. I always forget about the certain shit that I want to do. Gotta make sure we have our foundation. Gonna have to put some sheets or something over here. Ooh. Somebody was having a fucking party over here. Bet you that was during Horde night. Which I kind of expected to happen. Because it's not like... Now, if I put a moat over here, which I technically could separate it if I really wanted to. That'd probably be the smart move. But... Come on, there you go. I was breathing heavy over here. Yeah, you better donate a damn bag after that. Sorry, Ed. Actually, I don't need that shit. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. I just knew I wanted a red and black theme for this run. Could be a lot better. Of course, I mean, for a more authentic feel, obviously, it wouldn't be that bright of a red or anything like that. But, you know, for what it is, for the shits and giggles of everything, you know. I don't know if we'll change that or not. Oh shit, wrong one. You were supposed to be that. There you go. got that old school flare. There we go. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to do it one by one. Jackass. There we go. Come on. Still got to remove those pieces off of that, though. Maybe at some point I will. Remember? And we're not doing anything else with that, so... God damn it. And if you don't know, because of the way that folds over, you gotta do paint all sides, unfortunately. That way that'll at least get those edges. Even though they're technically there, they're not. Because, you know, fun pimp logic. But, of course, this also helps you being able to put them on edges and everything and them connecting without them looking awkward. So I guess there's that trade-off when it's all said and done. Oh, shit, it's still on the paint all. Come on, remove that. There we go. I'll get that inside here in a minute. Go back to black. Paint all sides again. Oh, you're not painted. Get that painted right now. I might change that to white or something. I don't know. Or maybe I should have the red accent out on the outside. That might actually make better sense. That way there's at least a little bit of a white, red tie in it, the inside. Those little accents kind of do go a long way. Turn that off. Okay, yeah, you turned off. Let's see. So if we go with red, that's yellow, Jay. I know you're colorblind, but good God, man. Which, by right, that strip right there should probably be red. maybe not. I think that red might be too bright. Well, then again, I mean, we would have that as red, so a little bit of a tie in there. Now the red clashing against that just don't look right. No, that don't look right. Too cartoonish. Yeah, I like how I painted the window. Okay, that's cool. The little red accent right there is not too bad. I can live with that. I don't know how many times I have selected paintbrush and the damn roller got activated instead. Go to paint something, next thing you know, everything that you just spent, especially when it comes to the little meticulous spots where you're trying to do like shit like this. Like I said, that's why I go through so much pain. It's unbelievable. But that's usually a direct result because of that crap. Yeah, it would be nice if they could actually make painting a little bit easier. You gotta be so damn precise on certain things. Yeah, I mean, depending, oh yeah, Steve, I mean, obviously, whatever I decide ends up being what I decide, but, I still want to keep it, relatively grounded, in that sense. Ooh, I actually like the sides like that being red. Gives it a nice little hellfire glow to it. It's no different than, like, if I was to turn on GTA and went through my cars, the way my cars are customized, they're clean, clean builds. That's some funky ass, F1 wheels on a fucking SUV or some shit like that. Yeah, I like that little accent in red. Separates the windowsill from the window itself. Still have a little bit of a classic church going thing with the brick building and everything. Wait a minute, how the fuck did they bust out a block down there? Or did I miss it this entire time? I'm gonna hope that it's just because I missed it. Holy shit, all my blocks are overhead. We weren't making any, were we, by any chance? I know we made some in the past. No, of course not. Yeah, let's make ourselves a block real quick. Head back outside. Hoping that's a fluke. Hoping that's just an oversight. Yeah, what'd you think was gonna happen, dumbass? There's a reason why I'm known to have fucking 80,000 meat in my freezers. Okay, so I turned off. See, alright, so I turned off storms, and now we're actually starting to see snow more often. Alright, I think moving forward, yeah, I ain't playing with storms no more. Because it feels like we weren't getting any fucking snowfall like this with storms on. Instead of this, we were just getting hit with that stupid storm debuff. Yeah, fuck that. I want the aesthetic. I don't give a shit about some stupid, crappy thing, you know? The biome progression I don't mind leaving on. Not gonna lie, that's fine. Ooh, now how do I really want to do this? Do I keep it the regular foundation, or do we separate it? And that looks like that's damaged as hell. The hell's been beating the shit out of everything over here? Something came over here and was beating the shit out of stuff. That might have been an oversight, though. Yeah, this must have been previous damage. Well, some bird came down here or something. I can't even repair this. Oh, I can't repair the tombstones. Which, I mean, that's no big deal. What color do I really want to make that? Do we do a sidewalk or should we do pavers? Let's see. So it looks more fancier with this. But it looks more traditional. With that. I think pavers give it a little bit more of an elegant pop. Let's do elegant. I wasn't supposed to paint those, but whatever. We'll fix that here in a minute. Ooh, that ground is messed up. Yeah, we got a lot of little things to do. Let's see. Adobe White. Let's switch it back to you. There we go. Although that reminds me, I'm thinking about still digging out the snow. I really wish we were able to fill that in, flush it out. I know there's a mod out there now, but of course not on PC, so I can't do that. Hence the reason why I do everything the way I do it. The mimic crafting back on Legacy. To a lot of other things that I can't even think of off the top of my head. Would it be better black? No, the Adobe White. We'll keep it Adobe White. There we go. Oh shit, out of paint. God, ladders are a pain in the ass sometimes. I know I can't be the only one that thinks that. Okay, so... Granite on the front. Do you have any others like that? There we go. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. See, I selected it. Alright, we got that one. Then we put that one there. Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll do that. Really? Not gonna let me paint that? yeah, yeah. Don't tell me I can't fucking do something. Not how that works. There we go. That's all stylish. Let's see what else we got. Okay, now for this one, maybe we do the marble. There we go. Somebody's family had a lot of money, so they made it marble. Do a little bit of marble there. Then we can turn that one granite. Something like that. So we got that one. And we come over here and we can paint. Wait, did I paint that gravel? That one's marble. Marvel. Yeah, I painted it as DC characters. You shit me. Come on. The hell. Okay, so apparently there was a glitch going on. Alright. Yeah, you better paint that motherfucker, you fucking bullshit. Okay. There we go. I don't know if I like the marble or not, though. Or what I should do. That still paints it all. Okay. That kind of changes things up a little bit, doesn't it? Could make one out of wood. Wood finish. Not too shabby, I think. It'll look better with granite, though. No, that's too dark. Let's make that white. Something like that. That looks too artificial. Too bad we didn't have more of these. designs and all that. I'm really, really, really hoping. I was really hoping that they would add more flavor to everything. More colors and everything for us, but that don't seem to be the case happening anytime soon. I know, wasn't it Alpha 16 and shit had a shitload of options? Of course, they take that away. Now. Oops. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I don't need to turn that wall into steel. So we're just going to go ahead and paint that, get it out of the way. Then, as far as that goes, damn, I don't know. Yeah, I guess wood. There we go. It has a little bit of traditional look. Still got to do the crosses though at some point as well. Alright, that's cool. We're definitely not going into the wasteland. I don't know if I might just end up canceling every job that's going out there moving forward. The bad thing though is I do like the whiteness of the one, but I don't know. Yeah, that would be nice actually if they gave us different styles of paint. Cause I hate that. It's like, oh, here's blue, but it's cracked and faded. But then purple and pink are fucking solid. Almost like this red. Yeah, it's like, why? Why is one, you know, why does everything gotta look like trash? Oh, those? I just showed that. Here, check this out, Cat. Okay, so that little section that you're talking about on the other windows, you talk about like on the windowsill? See how it don't paint? Uh, if that's what you're talking about, when it comes to that, or actually even the crown piece, um, which actually let's do that out of the way. I don't want to. Here, let's see, which one would it be? Actually, we probably need a couple of them, don't we? There. Let's go with crown. I think that's under. Is it under trim? Yeah, which one should we go with? Which one would it be? Yeah, so you'd have it like that, like that. What? Anyway. Outside of Samara. Okay, so something like that, right? There's a couple pieces like that where I've used around like my fireplace and everything, where it won't paint the edge. So, short, simple, select paint all sides. You don't have to have it on paint surface, you can leave it on paintbrush, but you need to select paint all sides. And then it paints that as well. Oh, god damn it. And I just fucked up, I painted in the inside. Unfortunately, that's not going to go. Well, here. Let's go with different colors so you can see it. We'll go with this one. So again, I'll keep that on single. We'll keep paint on all sides. Boom. Paints that corner. That's the only way to get that little corner to paint. On the crown, it does the same. I forgot exactly which piece it is. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, right there. So you can sit there and fight to get it. Or if it doesn't, just use the paint all sides again. And that gets rid of that little awkward spot that you can't paint. Normally, anyway. I'm still getting choppiness with my frame rates. Yeah, after the stream, I'm gonna pull apart this PS5 and fucking blow that motherfucker out. But yeah, I mean, they could keep. Well, like I said, I think A16 has so many different paints. I never got to experience it because I was on console, but. Oh, stop doing that, Jake. There we go. Now the question is, what color do I want that? Tell you how colorblind I am, that looks almost red to me. That's why I keep selecting that one. Okay, where are you? There's you moaning. How you at? Yeah, think about your life choices all the way down there. Ah, my Zarya initiative. Might be a church, but I'm still out here beating the shit out of heathens, whether they're zombies or heathens. Hopefully that helped you, Cat. Because yeah, that, like I said, the crown piece. If you see how I do my like little fire pits and all that, I don't like it just wide open with the barrel, so you can see the barrel. So I use the crown pieces, and actually, it's all four corners. Shit, what the hell am I thinking? Yeah, it's all four corners. Now, of course, if you put something near it, you lose the corner. But yeah, it's got to be these. Is it the inside or outside? Or no, actually. Yeah, it's just these. Yeah, see how they automatically connect? Which is a nice feature, but then when you go to paint the damn thing, it doesn't paint the edges. Now, you can sit there and fight with it to try to get it to that... Like, if you hit it in the right spot... Yeah, now see, of course, that one made me a liar. Wait a minute, why did that one hook up? I know it's been a little while since I did it. Okay, it's been a while since I did it. Holy shit. Well, shit, the last time I played my own personal game was that last time I streamed it. Yeah, it's not the corners. Well, the corners actually would maybe not be a bad option either. Oh, I was using... Maybe it's the crown. I wasn't using the straight ones. Maybe I should be using the straight ones. Huh! For some reason, it's not connecting that side. Well, I mean, that's why there is the corner piece. The way you can counter it. The only bad thing, though, is because that counts as a block. But you do gotta be careful, because I think, yeah, like right there. Since that's a visual glitch, if you got any furniture right there, you'll lose that corner. That's the catch-22 to that. Although if it's a visual glitch, yeah, it's a visual glitch, so I can put that there if I want. But that's going to make me a liar, because I've done this so many times. There it is. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes you can't get it just that right angle. Say hell with it, paint all sides. Boom. Paints it. Like I said, some things have changed since 1.0. Not a whole lot, but there is a little bit of difference on certain things. I still don't know how I feel about that. I know I turned that steel, but I should have turned that steel. I was going to extend that, wasn't I? Shit. Oh well. Won't be the first time I break down 4 blocks of steel. It sure won't be the last time. I'll tell you that right now. No, we didn't have any of that. Put the steel away there. Really do need to be working on my damn house so I can move all that crap. Speaking of which, you know what? Let's grab you. Let's grab our appliances. Let's grab... Excuse me. Those... Am I missing anything? Fucking take that with us. We had crafted a steel cellar door, ain't I a dumbass? Okay, well, it's what it is. We do need to get up there and actually paint that. I do need to paint these. And I still have yet to put I need to put some kind of a lip here. Granted, they're not going to bust through that, and they'd have to take out the corner ones for the center to fall out. Kind of happy with the way that turned out. Unfortunately, there is no middle ground of a block. That's the best one I got for a cross. Tried the bigger blocks, and that's just way too big. But, I mean, that's still far from done. Because I am thinking about doing it just like my Cathedral of the Fallen. I'm going to put garage doors over the doors. That way we can, quote-unquote, have a lockdown. Which could save my ass, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Well, no, they can still get down from there and pour through from the outside. Unless I put... Ooh, I need to make some more then. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to need at least another 2 more over here. We'll put a garage door over here, one over there. So that's 2 4x3s or 3x4s. Then we need 3x3 over here, 3x3 on the other side. That's a double door, so that's like another 4x3. Then we can actually lock down the church. So, like, if I know I'm going to not be at the church, I can lock it down. And we got max parkour, so it's not like we can't get up there if we don't want to. Alright, let's get to our house. Lights will come after I start putting in for electricity. Lights are the last thing I ever put up in any build. I think it would have been quite cool if I still would have had it with the windows. That's alright. Oh shit, that's right. I never upgraded all that. Not the design I would prefer, but it is what it is. Oh, you can't even see the vents because of that border now. On the flip side, that does give me an option to put something up here for storage if I need it. Because I mean, technically we are going to need it. Yeah, our only window's over there. So we'll have 2 fridges. Now here's the problem. There we go. And we can put a filler block right there. That's right. I could put storage right there. Yeah, because we'll have our beverage coolers right there, which we got our appliances with us, so do some mimic crafting real quick. So, beverage coolers, we're going to need 3 of them, at least for the moment. Take 3 of those, throw those away. There. Ain't got to worry about them ever busting ever open again. Yeah, the streetlights used to work. Well, on Legacy, we had those. So that's kind of stupid. I never upgraded all that. Let's go ahead and upgrade that right now. Okay, fine, fuck it. There we go. I mean, I can't really say that I'm a fan of that, but at the same time, then I need to have something that's strong. Ooh, that's concrete. Nice. Oh, shit. No, I gotta remember to craft that. We already get those. There we go. Even got an oven. Okay, so there's that. And then I could put storage up there for cans and ingredients and all that shit. We don't really have a spot for medical, though. That's the thing. I like using I prefer to have a bathroom dedicated to that. Which, I mean, let's face it, this bathroom is fucking horrendous. There's no room at all. Not a big fan of that. I might actually bust this out and swap it out for one of those little standing pedestal sinks. I think that might be the play there. Give it a little bit more room. Yeah, the only bad thing is you can't see the vents here though. As a result of that. Of course, it wouldn't look right if it was just flat, but kind of looks awkward if it's just wide open. Tim the Toolman Taylor ain't got shit. Hey, wasn't that where Pamela Anderson got her start? Yeah, that was her, wasn't it? The Tool Time Girl or whatever the fuck it was. Tells you how much I pay attention to fucking celebrities. It was many moons later that I found out that it was her. It's like, oh, really? Fuck if I do. Like, I give a shit. Uh, I'm not one of following celebrities, but yeah, we'll make that our bathroom. Open this up a little bit. That's our, guess our bedroom would be over there. Yeah, that makes sense. Come up here. We can extend the wall back here if we want a little bit. I mean, I guess I could have the bedroom in here. I don't know. Of course, now if I was going all out, that's where I could have extended, put a wall, put an additional room up on here. But I don't want to. I don't want to alter it too much. Mostly just the interior. Of course, we are going to put some skylights in. Don't get me wrong. At least a couple here. Well, I'll put some over there and there. Over here, I guess we'll make ourselves like a little mini library. That's a little computer area. Because why do we need a front room when we have a personalized theater? So, might as well take advantage of that. I think we'll seal this off with a door. We'll make this the laundry room. Keep all that. Come in here. This is where we can have our own little office. Which, again, we haven't even touched any of the loot this whole damn time. So yeah, I guess we'll keep those as bedrooms. That makes sense. 3-bedroom house. 2 full baths. Well, I say full, but God, that's so tiny. But there's really no way for me to extend that. Well, I mean, that's false. I could knock out this wall, extend the bedroom back into this wall. But that's still, I don't like that either. Then I really don't know. Could put some bookcases right there. Put some bookcases there. We'll put some bookcases on this corner. Put a little bit of sitting right here. That leaves this nice and open so you can walk in, walk through. If I wasn't keeping the carport, I could have extended this a little bit into like a little bit of a porch. But it's not that important. Which we could actually just come over here. Well, I know where our farm's going to go here. And then I would be tempted to put my dew collectors there. Or we make that like a little outdoor grilling area. Then where would I put my dew collectors? I mean, realistically, I could get rid of the trees. Oh, I could put some dew collectors here. I don't need 20 of them. So we'll do like, what, 3 of them? That'll be more than sufficient. I wish that was lit. I wish we could turn them on. Wish we could actually make them work. I tried putting like a burning barrel underneath it to try to get some glow, and no success. the light doesn't reach up high enough, and it's like, shit, so close. Yeah, see, I don't even. It's been so long since I watched it. I forgot who they were. Oh yeah, that's what I just said, Steve. I haven't even looted it yet for 40 days now. That's how much I give a shit about it. I do need to get rid of that though. But we'll be able to put up a light. We'll have exterior lights out here. The only bad thing is there's really no way to turn around the 4x4 vehicle. Which is why in older builds I would have made this a road and had another exit right there. Nice big U-turn around it. But that's alright. So maybe we won't put those dew collectors there because we're going to need that to back in. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll put the dew collectors on the fucking, up there then. And then I still need to build a gyrocopter landing pad right here. It'll be an extension from this side here. So maybe I will have to bust out that block after all on the corners. And this is more than enough room to have a staircase to lead up to the gyrocopter pad. And then maybe... there's really no good place for that. I mean, technically I could leave it there. I'd prefer that shit to be on the ground though. I don't want to walk by my, I don't want to come around the house and see fucking dew collectors standing off the roof. You know? Well, lanterns, the old school ones are faded. The modern lanterns are just too fucking bright. They're fucking unnatural. Can I move things with a DP? Not that I'm aware of. The only way I'm able to put like a campfire with an internal burning flame underneath it is a fire barrel. So I put a fire barrel in the ground, put a campfire on top of it, then surround it with those ground blocks. And then that still gives me the option to go back and turn it on. But like this, I can't. Like if I put a fire barrel underneath it, the flame barely goes up to here, so it doesn't illuminate like I had hoped. So I wouldn't mind like putting some furniture in here, just to like a little seating area, personal seating area. But that's okay, because I could always take that out and put my own campfire and fire barrel, make it a small little corner spot. Not sure what to do with all the room, though. So I technically only need this room for my control center. Or I put the ingredients in these corner spots. Okay, here's the problem. Appliances. I have no place for my coffee pot, really. unless I put them over here. Not sure how I want to do the table. Leave it like that. A walk-in closet. Okay, let's look over here. Could put the coffee pot over there and say piss on the plants. Yeah. I think that'll work. So, how should I do this? Oh man, because I could get stylish and just put one in each corner. If I did that, I might as well put them in this corner. You get a corner, but then those two there. Damn. What do we need? What all do we need? Yeah, let's put those down for the time being. Coffee pot. Kind of sucks though, that coffee pot's all the way in the other fucking room. That's like the toaster and everything. Kitchen's just too small. That's the only bad thing. I mean, I could have knocked out the wall and extended it out to here. I could have done that. That would have gave us a little bit more room. Oh, you know what? Piss on it. This big coffee pot. Drop that one. I kind of like it on the side, though. That's the only bad thing. That's kind of why I like that, the corner cabinet. Really don't have anything else to put there. Guess we could do two of them, I guess. See how that works. Drop those out. Thirsty? That might be too excessive. I don't know. We'll probably end up fucking breaking them down. That's another reason why I go through so many parts, because I'm forever making like all these extra appliances and shit, then I throw it away. Well, it's probably going to go on for at least another hour, and then I'll probably end it. And then, I know my next Fortnite is day 63, so that should hit tomorrow. No, I don't need to get infected again. I got 56 minutes that I can't get infected, which would put me at midnight. So, which actually, I gotta go bathroom. So I will be right back. I'm sure nobody will come and chew on my ass while I'm doing that. All right. Whew. Yeah, the bad thing is I'll end up probably taking that down. I don't really want two of those. Actually, I'd rather have all three of those as windows. And where can I put the microwave then? Guess I could put the microwave and toaster over here. Gotta be a little out of the way, but yeah, I'd rather have a nice big window. Which I could get fancy and do what I've been doing on my other games and actually brighten it up a lot more. Doesn't I don't think it quite matches the aesthetic though with the rest of the house, but might not be a bad idea. Yeah, why wouldn't you have a window over there? Oh, did you hear a dog rubbing or anything? I didn't hear it. Bye. Well, if there's a puppy, I'm sure we'll deal with them. I'm doing that, knowing full well I'm going to end up putting those fucking things back, because the rest of the windows have them. Of course, I am tempted to make that slightly rounded. So I'm really loving having wraparound windows. For some reason, I'm on a phase with that right now. But we'll do wood first. So we can see it. Hang on, I'm a dumbass. Mm-hmm. Told you. There we go. Yeah, come on. There we go. Yeah, for some reason I'm on a kick with corner windows. The only bad thing though is there is no design like this one. It's not that I'm aware of. No, there ain't one like that. Got one with a border on the sides. Which, I mean, technically kind of works. Actually, I could do that. Let's do that. Oops. Yeah, the only bad thing, though, is I won't have a border on that one, but that's as close as I can get to it. Or I just go pure glass, which always kind of looked kind of funky. Like, there should be some kind of trim or something, you know? Yeah, I saw it. It's alright. It's only made out of wood. Yeah, there's the Wedge 60s. What, infection rates? I don't think I've been infected 10 times in one day, but I know ever since they secretly jacked up the fucking infection rate, I've been infected more than the previous 13,000 fucking hours in this game combined, which is what pisses me off with this game. Of course, then again, I could just use corner windows instead. Maybe we'll use corner this time. Really? Damn it. Well, no, I can't, because if I do the corner windows, so we'll have to do it that way as far as the corner window goes. Because the whole point of doing it this way with the windowsill, that frees up the ability to put, like if I want to put curtains, or, more sneakily, I can put appliances there. So I can put my... Maybe put a coffee pot right there. Or right there. You can put a toaster over there. Or we can keep the microwave and all that over there. I think I'd rather have both coffee pots together. Microwave. Where's my microwave? So we can put a microwave back there. Put the toaster right there. Yeah, I don't really have a spot to embed it in, so put that there, that there, that there. Okay. Don't have a kitchen aisle, that's the only bad thing. I mean, I could put something like right there, but that's kind of awkward, that'd block the way. Could move the sink over one, but I don't, nah, that's good. I'm just happy I can see out of the windows again. That was pissing me off so bad when we first got 2.0. Because if you didn't see it, at least on PS5, you'd look out a window and the sky would be black. And then all the graphics outside look like they're in Nintendo 64. It's like, okay. I don't really want two of those, though. But I do want the coffee pots together. Because that would be like regular coffee. That would be blackstrap coffee. Then, of course, something for our Mega Crushes. When it comes to regular water and all that, I'm not going to separate all the different types of drinks. I have no desire to do all that. Yeah, it's crazy. With the infection rate numbers, it's disgusting, really. It's so unbalanced. And the thing that triggered me was because they did it because they're bringing in that apiary workstation for honey. And it's like, that's cool, but don't jack up our infection rate numbers without giving us the fucking solution. You know, it's like, how ignorant can you be? And it's like, well, it's the fun pimp, so that's how ignorant you can be. That's like one of the times I was ranting. It's like, you know, that's about saying I'm going to make a survival game, and we're going to introduce the ability to break your leg and bleed out to death, but we're going to give those features right now, but we're not going to give you the cure and the ability to pat yourself for another 6-7 months. So have fun in your games. Because that's about the same level. You're going to jack up our infection rate, but not give us the ability to make our own honey. Yeah. At least that's how I see it, anyway, you know? That's just, it's ridiculous. I wish I was exaggerating, but between the 7,000 plus hours, probably around 7,500 hours, more like it. So figure I just rounded down to 7,000 hours, but figure 7,000 hours on Legacy, and then about 3,000 on this one. before they jacked it up to 2.0. Um, yeah, the amount of times I've been infected since they increased the infection rate, I can guarantee is more combined in just what I think I surpassed it in about 3 weeks. I think it only took 3 weeks, and I was affected more than the last 6 years combined. Because that's my biggest beef. It's like they want to introduce difficulty challenge, and yes, you gotta have difficulty challenge, and yes, it's nice to actually need honey. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, it is kind of broken that you know if you're not getting affected, but there is a balance, and that's the one thing that they don't understand how to do. Well, not the only thing, but one of my biggest complaints is balance. Like I don't know if you've ever used shotguns, but I swear, shotguns hit and miss more, weapons hit and miss more. Kind of nuts in my mind. And one of the biggest things I've noticed is ammo dumping. They made even the basic. I don't know. There are a lot more bullet sponges now. Yeah, we'll keep the same windows. That way it's uniform all around. I could use the border, but then I could... Well, actually, I could use the border. I can't ever decide how I really like the windows. Or when to use them. Yeah, it's like... Like, it makes sense for this. Most definitely. For single windows, that makes sense. When it becomes a sprawling window, I'm not a big fan of separations in the center. But then at the same time, I tend to wonder if it feels more like it's industrial then. There we go. Come on. There you are. We'll have to have a border right there, though. Just open the microwave. That was actually kind of amusing. There you are. Then for you... Then we need that one. Oh, that was already exactly how I needed it. Let's get these in here real quick. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, see, I like being able to see a wide open window. Like, some of the other windows are not bad, but I don't know, it just kind of feels off. But we need you to set on the windowsills, actually. And since we're already facing that side, just do that. Yeah, I don't have that. There you are. Oh, wait, shit. Now we go back to these. There you are. Damn it, no. I'm looking at the wrong side. I passed it up multiple times now. There we go. Yeah, then we'll worry about those windows along the line. And we just gotta fill them in. Maybe I should keep the one with the bar going down the center, though. Might be a little bit of a separation, but at least it looks more realistic. So, realistically, let's go with, yeah. Oh, actually, I could. Never mind. Yeah, we could do that. That way it looks like it all leads up to that one. Of course, I could always extend, what is it, trim? Let's see, get a, not the double, just a single. Nope, that's not the one, Jay. Door trim, Jay. Where you at? Oh, I'm looking at pole. Hang on. Or is that the one that's just too... That might be too big. Hey, technically they don't stick out. Although, if that's the case, if I use that, then I might as well just leave the windows. Like that. That way it blends in. Yeah, that looks more... That might actually look a little bit better. Oh, yeah, that's always fun when you're the flesh shield. That's why, don't get me wrong, I like multiplayer, but trying to do jobs with everybody, it's just too much of a cluster. Or I'll let my guard down thinking my back is secure, and then next thing you know, I'm getting my ass fucking destroyed. And it's like, why am I doing this? You know, it's like, yeah. Wait, is it using that one? It's using that one, right? Let's just double check. Yeah, okay. Same one. just copy rotation, so we ain't gotta worry about it. Huh. That ain't the one. That is not the one. Well, I mean, they are using that one up there. Not sure how I feel about that cross section, though. Well, I guess we'll just have to live with it. I'm not about to fight it. Oh, it would be the damn double. Son of a bitch. Then get that damn thing up. There you go. Flatten out. Nope, you're not flat. Alright. I can work with that. The only bad thing, though, is Windows don't give me true concrete protection. But that's alright. I'd rather have it all as the same damn material. That's the shitty part about bulletproof windows, because I don't like that little grit effect. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, I'm mad about how they did Gen in that Asylum mod. There we go. Copy link real quick. Yeah, in case anyone wants to check out Discord. There you go. Because I finally got out my ass and did the whole Discord. Figured there was no point not doing it anymore. But for those that are interested anyway. More reliable on notifications than YouTube, I'll tell you that. It's like every notification I get for Shade, it's like 8 hours later. It's like, well, thanks, YouTube. Yeah, and half the time I don't even get a notification for Dan. My only notification is when he posts it in Discord. Of course, usually when Dan's streaming, that's usually when I'm streaming these days. Or I'm at work. Well, of course, that's going to change when this job ends. I have no clue what my hours are going to look like. It's going to be horrible. Oh, not the trim. Damn it. I need to go back to Windows, Jay. And actually, we already know what we're doing. No point in basic materials upgrading everything. And you get one of those. Then... Perfect. Unfortunately, that is, yeah, that's somebody's closet. That wasn't, I'd rather have a full-fledged window there, but... There we go. And everything else, all the windows down here are nice and upgraded. And we can actually put blinds in them now, so that's even better. That brightens up the kitchen a little bit. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Turn that into a half block or a plate. Or will that look awkward? Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Do I go half cube? If I go a half cube, I couldn't really do it on that. Well, I could do it on that wall, but then the... Well, I don't need the handrail. I just can't hang anything there. Of course, if I really want it to be stylish, well, again, if this wasn't going to be the carport, I would extend that out. This would just be a screen door. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I get. We got no forged steel, do we? Or forged iron, I should say. Piss on it. We're going through the neighborhood. See if we can beat the shit out of somebody along the way. I just heard a door open. Oh, look at the puppy. There with the puppy. That puppy's a jackass. Maybe the red stands out too much. I don't mind the red on the inner. Maybe we do need to paint that. A lot of times when I paint something, it also depends on different times of the night. with the lighting and everything. We've only done 400 kills or so today. I think zombies are kind of pissed off. They're too scared to show up. I swear I'm hearing footsteps on something. It's you, ain't it? You little bastard. Look at the mailboxes aren't even. Oh, they might have reset. No, they wouldn't have reset it by now. Because I said I want loot to not respawn, but it still does it anyway. Just like the chunk reset, I don't want it to respawn, but it still freaking resets anyway. So I got them all set to max, the max setting, which is like 50 days or whatever. And we haven't been here 50 days, so that tells me right there. Like I said, I mean, we haven't looted shit in this town yet. Okay, is our door done? Our door is done. Where's our iron door? Alright, throw that out. That edge is kind of pissing me off, but technically it works. I would use the house one, but the house sliding door. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. The house sliding door has the screen is all ripped up on the side. That kind of annoys the shit out of me. That's the only reason why I don't use the house version. And even though there's one that says black and one white. The white one just, no, it's not even white. Oh, yeah, being able to mute the traders. Oh, where's the fun in that? Everyone wants to hear Rec in the first thing in the morning. Rec's the most lovable guy in the place. So I'm doing that. Oh, that's right. I can't because of the fucking border. Shit. Bad thing though is I'd want a light there, so I can't really extend that any further. Or just make them plates after all and say hell with it. No, I kind of like it being a window. Or actually, I need the half ones. There we go. There we go. Nice and openy. Fortunately, there's no place for any other windows in here. Of course, I could extend that open. I could turn that into one solid window. That might lighten it up a little bit in here. At some point, I'm just going to make a house out of the glass. Just... All right, yeah, that works. So we should have you. That's fine. I could replace the top though. Regular window trim would actually probably be better. But then that would also mean potentially replacing those. Oh shit, how the hell? Come on, wait. Oh, I'm looking at the door. Oh god, Jesus Christ, Jay. Of course it's gonna say 50%. That was their fix on a lot of the blocks. Like, oh, you want a clean version of something? You got to break it down. Same as regular doors inside a house. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, it takes brass to put the door back, but we'll put our own doors up anyway, so it ain't gonna matter. What? Whoa, pooped out of the bag. That's my bag. Oh, you jackass. Oh, good. A little bit more 7.62 ammo because I was running low. That was with the silencer. Ha ha! She flew for her, Jesus. Okay. Everything that needs to be concrete is now concrete. Foundation is set. We just need to... Actually, I need to get that garage door and set it up there just so they don't wander in here. Let's go do that. Yeah, we'll just run. I do miss that about, like, when you first start a game, because, yeah, it gets old running everywhere. But then you get to that point where you just get so used to just driving everywhere, you kind of lose out on the fun of running around in the town. You don't get to smack around the local Zeds as much. Oh, look at this. Nice tomorrow. Yeah, you go back to your corner and work on it. Yeah, make me some damn money. No, you got your sister out here, huh? Now, work that corner. What, Ed? Can't affect me, you fat shit! Smell bacon in this town! No, I seen that one. Nah, get over here! Hey! What the fuck wrong with you? What? That piece of shit? Feed your bibble! Them motherfuckers need to repent. A bunch of bullshit. She didn't even scream and they still showed up. That it? Alright. She's been spawning in shitload today. Well, I don't mean by a shitload as far as occurrences, but like fucking 3-4 Samaras each time, ain't it? Oh, thanks for swinging by, cat. Well, they are gonna wreck it, but that's kind of the point. You know, if they wreck it, we just replace like the pews and all that. I'm not expecting those to survive on a Horde Night. We've already proven that they won't survive during a Horde Night. Hell, my walls won't survive throughout Horde Night because of myself. Let's put all that stuff away real quick. And we'll put the chairs away. Put that away. Oh, wait a minute. We still need to go back home. Uh-oh. Got 6 minutes left of my infection. Yeah, no, I'm going to get infected then. Oh no, that was our last shepherd pie. Whatever will we do for food? Maybe crack one of these 10 freaking fruit bundles that we got? That's awful risky. That's why I'm so worried about a farm and everything. What the hell was I coming over here for anyway? I done forgot. Some more fucking... I forgot what the hell we were coming here for. Well, I should take those over there and leave them there. Oh, the garage door. Oh shit, we only got a 4x3. I need a 5. Spring, that. I believe that's all I need. So we need a 5x3 there. And then, how many did we have over here? What did we make? Okay, so that's the side doors to the church. One, two, three. We're gonna need 3 of those. Ah, oh, you rub your face in it. Yeah, you rub your face in that. Told you, I'm not known to have millions of fucking meat for no reason. And just think, I haven't even, for shits and giggles, put in for the Huntsman yet, where we double our meat. But it's coming. I'll tell you that right now, it's coming. Which actually, we got, what? Oh shit, we're up to 5 points. Let's go ahead and max out Hidden Strike. Gonna start throwing it into that. I mean, we don't need it in anything else. I don't like healing factor. We go through enough fucking food as it is. That's one perk I have no desire to ever go into. Infiltrator is kind of useless. I mean, it's got a little bit, I guess, but unless you're playing PvP, then that makes more sense. But I don't give a shit if I can pick up fucking landmines. I can make them. We do need to put into armor. Maybe that's what we gotta do. There we go. That way we boost up all of our armor pieces. And we'll still get a shitload more points along the way, so it doesn't matter. God knows we should rank up a... That was a flat-out headshot. I like how that missed. But with, well, we'll get Horde Night tomorrow when we stream. But I think our journey into the Wasteland is over. That's, what, twice now we go to the Wasteland, and then I crash. Or if we go to the Wasteland, we don't do no jobs. Of course, there is, I mean, I gotta play it like it's Legacy all over again. Because again, they screwed up stability with 2.0. They had it working fine in 1.0. I think we saw, what, 2 crashes the entire year? 2! Just 2. One was on multiplayer, and I think I might have crashed on my own once. And then I forgot to bring... God. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I made that too big? Well, shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll put the door right there. What color? Because I can only change it once. Even though you can pick them back up, you can't change the color after you set it down. I do like my blue door. That's fine. Oh, shit, Jay. Ooh, how do I want to do this? I didn't think of that, did I? Well, if I want to keep it even, that means the door should actually go over here one. Which would then give us... Would it be 4? Oh, it's already 4s anyway. I don't know why I thought the door was one more block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm crafting the 5 by fucking dumbass, Jay. See? See? Well, I let them hit me, and I didn't get the infection bad. So... Fortitude for the win. But that's alright. You know I'll get immediately affected the next time I get hit. Oh, why do I do this? I do this to myself every single time. Every time. Give me the right garage door. Fortunately, that one's now permanently blue, so I'm going to have to fucking scrap that one. And make a new one. Oh no, I might not have to make a new one. Yeah, that's my own fault for jumping the gun. Like I said, no stranger for having to break down everything. Plague spinners, well, they are in the desert, thank God. Which, they ruined that biome. I used to love that fucking biome. I love the... Legacy, I love the desert. That's why I said I regret... I now seriously regret not building my fucking base in the desert at 1.0. If I knew they were going to fuck up the game with the desert spinners, I would have definitely lived in the desert. Which, yes, we got the arsenal. It's not that big of a deal, but I don't know. There's just something about it. Oh, is that an old piece of fence that we never broke down? Oh, no, that's the gun. Okay, that's the drain. Never mind. Now, I will say what I did screw up on. I should have made the walls facing outward. Because, well, I'll put the solar... Actually, I'll end up putting the solar panels out here on top of here. Well, I say panels. I only need one solar panel. And once I hook it up, I ain't got to turn it on or off. So we'll end up putting the solar panel out here. Otherwise, I would have put it on... I would have put it somewhere along the wall, but I can't do that. Because that window's always going to look like that because of that. Because that item is pushing up against it. Of course, with the right lighting and everything, you don't notice the oddity. Kind of weird how the reflection goes. But as far as this, I don't know. I could still leave the coffee like that. I didn't bring it with me, did I? Or did I leave them in here? I didn't leave them in here. Damn it. So while the memory is fresh in my mind, soda fountain. We'll swap that out for one of those. And when I can remember, we'll put a corner cabinet in there. We could leave those there. I might swap those out for different shelving. As far as the kitchen table, of course I forgot my damn wood furniture and everything. I might just go ahead and use a regular dining table. I don't know. Looks like I think of something... Because, I don't know, something about a regular wood table is kind of funky. Is it just me? I guess because it sits so high, it just don't... You know, I don't know, there's something about it sitting that high. Kind of feels weird. I mean, technically it does work, but... then again, I don't know. Because then we put... Which I've come to love doing these. If I can remember where the block's at and which block it was. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember which fucking block it was now. Where are you? I mean, you got those, but that's not the one I'm looking at. Oh, I could have sworn. Maybe it was in this one then. Let's take a look real quick. There's cabinets. All the different styles. Which I think we will Well, we can always paint the face of it. Or I do something like that. And then, let's see, hang on. Just tossing some ideas around at the moment. Then you do something like that. Does section it off to where a little bit of piece. And that gives me the ability to have... Oh, no, then I could do that. Which, if I really want the... Yeah, actually, if I want the trim... Let's go back to trim real quick. Where is it? I know there's a half crown. Is it you? Yeah, it is you. And I'll... Okay, they're not the ones that are crown blocked. So we need the other crowns. Just a straight. Where's a straight? There it is. Let me take care of that. I guess if I really wanted to get fancy, I could make the crown go all the way across. Then we need the end cap. So the one to the right, ain't it? Or nope, must be to the left. Oh, but it's not matching up. Oh, I wonder why it's not matching up. That's kind of annoying. Or do I need a full straight one? No, not that one. Yeah, that's the crown end. That's not gonna work. Man, that's too far out. Oh, I could have sworn there was one. Or actually, oh, hang on. I need... No, that don't look like. That don't look right at all. No, not the corner. Oh, that's a sharper curve. Okay. Yeah, that's the ramp. That's if you want those side angles, which... Or is it this one? Is that the one? And then... Or is that the one that we already had? There it is! Ha ha! Alright, I feel accomplished now. And it doesn't get in the way. And if I really wanted to, I could put a small little half block or something right there to smooth that out. I don't know if we have a... maybe not. That's fine. We keep the border. We keep the integrity of the design. If I really wanted to, I could still put a TV over here like it was originally. And we could literally set it up almost like identical how it was. But the basement has that movie theater, so... That's why I figure, like, up here we have some bookcases. Then we put ourselves a little seating area over here. The end light and all that wonderful good stuff. Because I don't really need 2 front rooms. I mean, I love the desert, and it's so sad, dude. Because like I said, I mean, Legacy, I always went, because when I first started playing Legacy, I was always on Novice Game. And I would always go to the junkyard in the desert on day one, even though there was junkyard dogs. Uh, I always went there. I made my base there. I love the desert. Of course, back on Legacy, you had yucca fruit, which was the end all, ultimate place to, because you can make yucca juice and you can eat it. So early days, you had a tremendous advantage on food and constant water sources. So survival was so much easier, despite the heat. Don't get me wrong. Which again, that's what should be in the game, not the stupid crap with the storms. I don't know why they chose to change it. What in their damn mind makes you think that's a survival? I don't know. Which I'm not really opposed to the storms, but I don't know. They do take away something of the game. There's a value to it, but at the same time, it definitely feels like it's taking away something from the game. Can't really quite put my finger on it. Maybe the freedom. I think that's what it is. It's the freedom. Because I'm used to playing where, it's like, okay, I'm gonna. That can't be the ones I was using. That can't be. If I want to make a trader run, it kind of pisses me off. I fly 7 kilometers out of my way to go to the wasteland, and now I can't go in there while I'm waiting on some stupid bullshit debuff storm to go away so I can enter the wasteland. Kind of pisses me off. But at the same time, you're running around town, storm hits, now you got a choice. Make a break for it, or find a decent POI to smash in, and gives you an opportunity to actually just take a breather and break down a bunch of shit for resources that you might have been neglecting the whole time beforehand. So there is merit between both of them. I guess those were the ones I was using, but that don't feel right. Something feels off about that. Feels a little congested, but not too much, I guess. Said you have 3 chairs right here. I would normally put a chair on the end, but I don't. I guess I could still put a chair over there. Of course, the dining room table is only two blocks, so by right. That would free up a lot more room. I left all the stupid shit at the base. Surprisingly, we didn't need the sink after all. Keep that there. We'll keep that there. And keep that there. I mean, technically that works, but I don't know if I like that or not. But realistically, I do need a way up and down. Because which one is it? Yeah, we'll make the bathroom here. That'll be the bedroom. So we'll we'll eventually extend this wall out a little bit more, maybe another block or two. Give us a little bit more room. Though I say that, but it kind of hindered. Of course, I did live in a place at one point when I was younger that my bedroom actually had slanted walls like that. Not at extreme, but there was one corner of the roof where it was like this. So I wasn't able to... I had my bed like right here. But I didn't have to worry... Well, it wasn't as extremely steep right there. But I can remember I would I'd come upstairs. I'd go in my door right here. Right to my right on the side of the wall. Like over here. I had a small little fridge. Little microwave on top of it. Then of course I had my bed right there. Then I had my entertainment stand right there. I had one single window which had an AC unit in it. And I'll never forget because I was playing Resident Evil 4 came out on the GameCube. That was 2005. Somewhere around there because I was working at my last job. I just started there. Look at me remembering stuff like I'm smart or something. It was a cool bedroom. Ooh, look at that sunset. Or, well, sunset. Sunrise, Jay. Okay. Look at that. We got a door, so we ain't got to worry about them dumbasses just wandering in here. When we put the bed down, we shouldn't have to worry about too much of spawning, but I already know they're going to have... we're going to come out here at some point, and there's going to be Zeds walking around out here somewhere. I already know it. Which is what pisses me off, because I should... Well, you put a land claim block, you should have no spawning inside those walls. I can handle the infection better than the stupid slowdown debuff that the bees give you. It makes no fucking sense. It's just there to fuck you over. Yo. Hey, that's the thing that pisses me off. Yeah, the debuff on the bees, and then they fly up, and you can't fucking see them. At least I can't half the time. Yeah, you're trying to deal with everything else in front of you, then they're going to give you this little fucking bitch-ass little fucking target that you have to stab with a fucking pointy fucking object, because apparently a sledgehammer to the face of a fucking bee doesn't kill it. Or a shotgun blast with buckshot wouldn't kill a fucking bee, my ass. Yeah. Yeah! It's a bunch of bullshit, Cass! Because I wanted to move to the desert in 1.0. The way this game looks and shit, oh, God. Now, don't get me wrong, like I said, I can quote-unquote negate around it. You know, my original plan was to live in the Vanity Tower in the desert. And then that game kind of went out the window because Vanity Tower didn't spawn in the fucking desert all of a sudden. The one fucking game I wanted to, it didn't spawn in it. Which kind of pissed me off, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we're not going to concrete the roof or anything. We don't need to. We're not going to do a Horde Night here ever, so. I do have a feeling, though, that at some point the game's going to piss me off. And I'm going to end up digging out all the fucking snow and shit, replacing it with blocks. We have yet to see them spawn inside yet, so we'll hold off on going that route. But if it gets to that point, then I can see myself doing that extra work. But right now, I don't think we're going to need it. I would be tempted to extend that all the way out here. Just fill all this in. All the way up out to here. Of course, that looks like a plate. Or, well, a sheet. Even though that's elevated and that's not, that's kind of annoying. That's coming along. I mean, technically, I do need to make some more steel hatches. Wall cabinet. Like I said, I could put the 3 cabinets there, or I could slap them on this wall right here. Because we do need one for ingredients, one for our canned foods. Oh, shit. That's not a... Ah, man. I'm going to have to break that one down. I do need to bring our cabinets and all that back over here. I don't know why I threw them in the box. That was kind of stupid. I do kind of want to... I don't know. Try to find some way. Maybe take out the bathtub, put a shower in. Give it a little bit more room in here. Like I said, I could... Nah, I wouldn't want to. It would mess up on the wall. I mean, I could actually move this out and flush it out. That would give us one more block out this way in here to give a little bit more room. Of course, the design of it being inserted like that is for a reason. Maybe we won't use the dining room table. That just doesn't match on this floor. So maybe we will do a 3 table. There was one design I did when we first got 1.0, and I can't remember how I did it. I'm going to have to look back on that one. Because it was kind of cool, because I had a marble border and a glass top. I think it might have been the pull doubles, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'm going to have to look into that. Obviously, we don't need that. Do need to replace that desk. Come back and fill that in. Gives us a nice little bookcase right there. We'll keep the desk right there. Maybe we'll leave that little bastard sitting right there. Or we could put them up on the window. I should put shades up on and all that stuff, though. But we'll figure it out. Always do. One way or another. God, doesn't feel like it's already been 6.5 hours. Jesus. That's what I said before. That's why building on camera is a pain in the ass for me, because I do have a lot of tendency to go back and forth. I lose so much time. And even if I create my own base, that happens. I'll start building something, and then about halfway through, something else pops in my head that I can alternate, change up a bit, and then I proceed to spend the next 30 minutes knocking down an entire wall just to extend it out one fucking block. It's a bad habit. It really is. For some reason, when it comes to building, I'm just too much of a perfectionist. I want it just right. And we haven't messed with this. Oh shit, we are out of we're out of iron. We are officially out of iron. So that's going to be something on our to-do list. For sure now. Well, I guess we might as well take advantage of that. Ain't got no more brass for that, so just get clays back up. Maybe we'll do some mining tomorrow for the first hour or so. There was not a car there. That is a figment of your imagination. That's why I had to laugh. It's like when you made the comment, it's like, oh, I got 130,000 stone. It's like, yeah. It's like, but for how long? Hey, the short answer is not very long. Yeah, I go 2 hours on that. And I still need to go to the traders. Because we do need, or at least I do want more, like, learning elixirs and everything. And who shows up every single time at the end but my girl? And her sister. Stop trying to tempt me, you heathen whore. She just can't handle a breakup, dude. I don't understand it. Look at this bullshit. Oh, mother-in-law. She ain't glowing. That it? Now that better be it. Yeah, I like that as little accent piece. I mean, we still got to paint the backside, though. Then I do need to go up there still and paint that cross, which we'll probably just make that pure white. That makes the most sense. Got to paint the window still. And I don't know, the more I'm thinking about it, I think I will paint that black. But I do like the red accent, though. Does give it a nice little flair. I mean, I could paint the cross red, too. Unfortunately, with the way it's painted, though, I can't do anything fancy. It's got to be uniformal in color. Then I still need to actually replace these with concrete for our speed bumps. Or parking. If this wasn't a horde base, I would actually pull out some cars and put in some cars for the visual effects. But that's not going to work here. They would just target the car and blow fucking holes into the whole place. So I'm not going to bother with that. Plus, that's just an aesthetic thing anyway. Do you got to finish painting inside as well? Need to go up there and paint the edges of those windows. Then I do need to actually bust these down. Because we are going to put a garage door right there as well. And like I said, we'll have one switch that'll act like emergency shutdown. So it'll close every single entrance. All 3 doors up here, as well as the tunnels in the back. Oh, it's not down there, Jay. It's up here. And then before Horde Night tomorrow, I need to replace those with at least concrete ladders. But yeah, you figure we'll have some doors right there. Oh, now they're not doubles. I'm not even hitting the... There we go. Because I do, ever since I did it with my one base, I never did show that one. It was early on with 1.0, and I took over the Dead Rooster POI. I've been meaning to go back to that damn one. and build the base out of that one. Cause I actually like the way it turned out. I needed a little bit more polishing with it, especially since I wasn't used to all the blocks yet at that point. But I love the way I had done it. But that's when I experimented with the garage doors as security measures, and I had them over all my windows and shit. It was fucking amazing. Nightfall would come, and because I was still playing with the RP mentality of nightfall, get inside. It's more dangerous at night, so you should be locked away at home. Wait till daylight. So it was kind of cool. I get home, I pull up with my 4x4, and the Dead Rooster has a little side spot right here on the side, and I had put drop-off boxes on the side, kept my 4x4 parked outside, but I could drop off all the boxes. I could go inside, flip a switch, it would shut all the garage doors shut, and from inside, I actually was able to connect to my forges downstairs. So putting all my loot away was smooth as hell. But I'm just rambling now, guys. My bad. So let me get up here. Let's see what we get first off. Oh. Some more shepherd pie. Oh, there's a little bit of more iron. How lucky me. Yeah, just do that. Piss on it. So I think we might run through the traders tomorrow morning. Or well, when we come back to the stream tomorrow. That might be the play. Try to get some elixirs. Maybe sell some of this crap that we got. I mean, we got so much fucking crap. It's not even funny. Yeah, we got a Horde Night. We got donations coming in tomorrow. I don't even know if I want to bother repairing the shit, to be honest. I mean, some of it, it's kind of worth it. But I mean, we're sitting at $500,000. So, I don't know. I think, fuck it. Might as well go for $1 million. Technically, it wouldn't be hard. Yeah, she loves me way too much. Well, I mean, that's the thing, Shane. I do use Zeds for speed bumps. Oh, why are you storming out and not closing the door nicely? What do you... Wait a minute. What are you furious with envy for? Wait, what did I miss? Whoa. Am I missing something? With the USX? Well, she gets a Screamer Horde when I send her flying through the fucking air, Shane. So, I mean... that was a Screamer Horde. My bad. Yeah, launch her over a damn building. I wish I could launch her a lot faster, further. I wish I could launch some more like a chicken. That's what I want. That's the mod I want. I want to send them fucking 8 kilometers off the map. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to use a stun baton on day 5 and launch tomorrow straight up into the air, and then on day 85 she finally comes back down. 80 days later she just flops right in front of me. That's what I want to see. I think that would be perfect. Oh, Jay, dumbass. I forgot I kind of moved things around, didn't I? Well, I had to, so. Craft another 100 of those. And while we're waiting, got another 71 of those. Good enough. How are we on water? Well, we did make mineral water, so we're good on that again. What about, we're up to 60 again on that, huh? Let's get everything going, so we ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, we've only collected 11 sandwiches. Ain't that sad? Unless we got some in here somewhere. No, we ain't got none in there. Got close to 60 legendary parts. Not that we need it. Oh, actually, no, we are going to need it. Because we haven't gotten a lot of tier 6 batteries. Then again, I haven't really been busting down cars like I used to. Well, to be fair, I would shit myself, Shane, because it'd be 80 days later, which would be 160 hours. I'd be walking by and she just flops right in front of me. That would be epic, though. I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty epic. I don't know. It feels like we just ain't got nothing to sell. What do you guys think? I really should just bust down the damn tools, really. I mean, they do sell. And actually, what I should do is I should go upstairs and get a bunch of mods. All the useless mods that are collecting in that box that we're never going to use. Alright, well, guess we'll repair some of these. Come on. Repair. I mean, that even sells for 400. I mean, yeah, I mean, they do sell for a decent amount. Although, considering that really didn't go up that high. So, let's see. Let's take something like Tier 5 Battle Axe, right? That's 360. What would that go up to? So, from 360 to... Okay, almost double. Oh yeah, I definitely plan on bringing a bunch of the mods down and doing that. I mean, we got all this gear as well, and it's not like, oh, that's what I could be doing with the boxes. Actually, now that I think about it, because I used to always separate the mods. I had one for armor and one for tool and weapon parts. That's actually what I should be doing. So maybe we'll go up. Well, Don't really want to go to the trader on day 63 and cut it close like usual. I do need to actually still get off my ass and create different armor sets. Not that we really need it, but I do like the ideology of it. I was really hoping that we would have got mannequins to where we could set the armor sets onto. That would have been nice. Jeez, we got so much shit. Look at all the ranger hats. I mean, I could also simultaneously just break down a shitload of it and sell it just as is. Not that we need the money, but you know what? I kind of like the thought about going for 1,000,000 dukes. Not that it's really that hard in this game, but we're not cheesing it with super corn either, so. God knows if you did it with super corn, I could sell what, 3 stacks at minimum? Yeah, I can do 3 stacks at every trader, and we've got a shitload of traders. If I was to go full in on that, but I'm not really concerned about that. Jeez, all this shit. Should have did a bunch of this yesterday. And just think, how much have we been just saying fuck it while we're out and about? We're just selling the shit as we're getting it, and not even bringing the stuff home anymore. I mean, we made what, almost 16,000 dukes earlier. That was barely selling anything. Of course, maxed out better barter plays a huge role in that. We're making a lot decent price because of that. I mean, that's like a lot of these multiple ones, depending on how many traders we go to. Which I would say it's safe to say we're going to go through quite a few of them. So we definitely have the means of selling multiple, which is kind of what I want. I just want to make sure these boxes aren't, well, smart. Well, we do need one more tier 6 solar cell. If I want, yeah, I want 2. Yeah, because I want 2 solar cells at the house, and we only need technically 1 here. Because as far as, well, we don't even really, well, as far as the trap that we're using, which is just the turrets on the roof, we can keep that gas. I can keep that as gas. But when it comes to the lighting inside, the electricity outside, I do want that all running off of solar cells. And it's not that big of a location to where we got to worry about it. We went through all those repair kits. That's another reason why going to a trader wouldn't be bad if they're selling any glue and duct tape. It's a small cost to pay to repair and make all that money back. Is that everything? I think that is everything. So if we go to Hue to the west, we should be able to sell both vultures, 2 of those, 2 of those, a couple of those. So it might be one of those things where we we go to Hugh and then we turn around and come back, pick up more shit. And whether he's selling anything that we want or not, well, I think we're going to sell straight out to him. I mean, we got all the fucking schematics still, which technically we could just, we don't have to sell them right now. I do need to either scrap that shit or box it. Where the hell did the farmer outfit come from? Oh, I must accidentally. Oops. Cool. Everything is fully repaired now. We'll make quite a bit of dukes out of all that. All those repair kits. Gone. Jesus Christ. And again, it's not like we got to a point in the game where I need to repair them. It's just out of sheer habit. Now, especially on Legacy, because everything costs so much. I was like, I see people bitch about prices now. It's like, yeah, you didn't play Legacy, did you? Yeah. You really couldn't even afford to buy bullets on fucking Legacy. Shit was so overpriced. It wasn't balanced when it first came out. And then because Telltale collapsed, we never got actual adjustments. That was a trip back then. Jesus. But I am definitely going to leave this here, guys. I got to find some food. It's going out 1 in the morning. And we're still going to stream again tomorrow, so. But obviously, I do appreciate everyone that swung by and hung out with me tonight. Just do the whole YouTube thing, you know. Obviously, if you haven't hit the like button, I do appreciate it if you do. It does help me, helps the algorithm. It's free. It might give you a warm, squishy feeling inside. I can't guarantee if that's not diarrhea or something, but, you know, you might be warm and squishy inside at some point. Yeah, just a disclaimer. Could be diarrhea. Or it could be because you hit the like button. Never know. Like I said, I will stream again tomorrow. I should start at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always. If that's going to change, I do like to put a post up at least, giving a heads up. I do have a Discord now, so I mean, there is that. If more reliable, I'll throw that up in the chat just in case. And yeah, and then of course Monday will be multiplayer, so that still got a nice full weekend to go through. So with that, obviously, I hope everyone is having a good weekend. Hope you're enjoying your game, whether it's this game or any other game. That's kind of the whole point. And I think that about covers it. So stay safe and hope to see you again tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Later, John. Appreciate y'all.